Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. Today's video is part of the Crafty Halloween collaboration. Although this video might not look Halloween at the moment, if you stay tuned then you'll see where I'm going with this. So I'm starting by cutting out this middle bit of this porthole because I don't want to be using that bit. I'm going to be using the outside bit to make a tray. So let's get started with the next bit. I'm going to be using Resin metallic powder in silver, and I'm just going to go around the edges of this tray mould to start with. So I'm fast forwarding this bit because I'm sure you don't need to watch me doing that, and I did take an awful long time to be honest. So yeah, let's just skip through all this bit and then I can talk you through what I'm going to be doing next. I'm just cleaning off any of the overspill now with a bit of isopropyl alcohol on a baby wipe, just to clear up all the bits that I've gone over the edges. I'm going to be using polyurethane resin today. It's a mix of 1:1, but you have to be like really quick with mixing this. I mean, that is quick, but that's not real speed. I've speeded that up. So we're just going to go around the outsides, just where I've put the powder in. Now that's all cured, I'm going to be using the Polycraft polyurethane resin, but in clear, and I'm just going to do a thin coat just over the whole top of the tray. Again, you've got to work really quick with this, so 37s tops mixing probably, and then get it out, otherwise it will start curing in your pot. So this is the bit I cut out earlier. I'm just seeing like which way round to put it. I don't know why I was just tapping the edge there to see if it's tacky for it to stick down, which it was. So placing that in the centre. I'm now going to be using some micro powder to colour in the middle bit. So I'm having a bit of a faff there, and I don't know where the video went from for this bit. I did just put on the powder, and I'm now going to be going over the top of this with, again, I'm using polyurethane resin, and this is the white polyurethane resin. So again, giving that quick mix, getting it out in there quick, scraping anything left, getting our last little drops out there, and I think in a minute you'll see a little fast forward of it curing there, quick as a flash, all cured and ready to demould. So let's see what this is looking like. Just loosening off the edges all the way around. Come on, get it off. Off you come. There we go. So I actually live in a houseboat, so the whole purpose of this video is I'm making a little Halloween porthole. So I've got some rub-on transfers here. So I'm going to place them in the middle as if I'm looking out through my porthole into a Halloween scene. So I'm just deciding where to put it. That'll go nice there. But I've also just noticed here where some of the resin has gone underneath the paper that I put in. So I've got this patina paint, and it comes in the two colours, a blue and a green. The green's quite it's got a sandy like texture to it. So I'm just going over those edges. And then I thought, well, I can't just put it on that one bit, so I thought I'd put it in other places as well. So that's what I'm doing here, just mixing together some of the blue, some of the green, And yeah, so I'll fast forward through this bit as I am, and then I'll let you know what I'm doing next. Right, so I'm back to the transfers now. These are rub-on transfers. So I've just cut that to the shape of the circle and just rubbing it on. Got a little plastic squidgy here just to get all the edges pushed on. They're quite good, these rub-on ones, but they will need sealing afterwards. So once they're all on where I want them, I'll do a top coat for the tray in some clear epoxy resin. So we're just doing this little tree here. So I'm looking out my porthole window and I can see this Halloween tree. So I've also got this graveyard stone that I'd want to put down. So I'm just trimming off that to just follow the curve of the porthole. But I also want to put behind it this skeleton, so it looks like it's peering out behind the tombstone. So I'm just lining it up to see, because that one needs to go down first. So I'm just squidging that on, rubbing that on, and then you can just peel the back in straight off, and then I know that that's going to be in the right place for the tombstone to cover. So she's just peering around the side of the tombstone there. I've now got this extra little branch that I can just put up in the corner there. So same thing again, just giving it a rub, giving it another little squidgy, peeling it off. And that's that one done. Pleased with that? What do you think? Right, so now I've got Let's Resin epoxy resin, and I'm mixing that up. And this is a 1-to-1 ratio. It has been quite cold today, so once I poured the 2 parts into the pot, I did pop it into the microwave just for 10 seconds, just to thin it out a bit, and then gave it a good stir. And now I'm just pouring it over the top just to seal in those rub-on transfers and give it a good shine. I'm now just leveling out the resin and pushing it to the edges just so it covers the whole base of the tray. Giving it a quick torch here just to pop any bubbles, as it's not in the mould anymore, so I'm not worried about that. Stay tuned to see the pictures at the end. Thank you for watching.